And for my friends who are from the organized structure, like the Anglican Church, the Catholic Church, and so on, I'll leave a word of wisdom for you. When an evangelical taps into the power of the Holy Spirit and adds it to the discipline of the system, he can have one of the most powerful and effective ministry on earth. But there is a challenge that comes with bringing new wine into an old structure and system. You have to be very careful and wise about it. If you're not a bishop where you have authority over your diocese, you are a pastor under a bishop, there is a way you drive that thing, you're going to run into trouble. There's a way you can run a revival in an old system and succeed. And both your bishop will be happy, everybody will be happy. I've actually found 5 strategies that work. And one of them is what is taught in Romans chapter 13. The principle of honor. You call it Iba. It works, whether it's a Catholic church, it works in Anglican church, it works in Presbyterian church, it works in every system. You see, now, let every soul be subject to the high authority, for there is no power but of God, and all that. Go down. Now, wherefore you must need be subject, not only for wrath, but also for conscience sake. Verse 6. For this reason, pay, you see these 4 things. Pay tribute also, for they are God's ministers, attending continually upon this very thing. I'm mentoring 16 Catholic priests. Of course, the retreat I held for pastors in River State, February this year. It was a Catholic priest that hosted it. It's his parish, yes. Of course, I used to have this group that when they get to my office, we have our day of mentoring. It's Tuesday. They remove their cassock, put in the boots. They'll walk in when we finish. But you see, some of them, when they started bringing Pentecostalism into their system, ran into some problems until they understood this. You see that tribute also, they are always attending the powers that be. So look at verse 7. So therefore, render to all their what? Don't think you are so anointed, you go and start rocking the boat. Check what the dues are. Tribute to whom tribute is due. If there is a particular amount of money they need at the end of every month, at the end of every quarter, or that thing that the bishop needs to run, make sure you are not the one that gives him problem. You are the one that is the first to pay, and you are the one that bring extra and say, this one is for you to own. You won't have enough people because it is the brothers of Joseph that start the problem. They will go and be reporting you. You won't have enough report coming to him that can make him shut down that thing. This is just one out of those keys. So, render to all their dues, custom to whom custom is due. You know the system. Study your system. Know the custom, the culture. And respect it. Fear, that fear is reverence to whom reverence is due, and honor to whom honor is due. Believe in honor. Become culturally intelligent. Every organization has a culture. One of the things I'm going to challenge us, those of us on here, is don't be locked in by Anambra State. Don't be locked in by Southeast. Actually, in our own system, we have a strategy. Before you can become part of the top league, you will have done ministry in the 4 parts of Nigeria. It's a deliberate strategy. If you start from the east, after a while you go to the north, after a while you go to the southwest, after a while you go. We want pastors that are culturally intelligent, not locked up in one mode. You can only reach your people. When they move you outside, you mess up. You understand what I'm talking about? But it's the same way. There is also organizational culture intelligence. If, for example, now, they invite me to Catholic Church, there is a way I will behave. That will be different from how I will behave when I'm with Pentecostals. I speak in Anglican churches. Our bishops inviting me everywhere. There is a way I comport myself when I'm there. If the man invite me, he doesn't believe in speaking in tongues. Why should you go to his platform and be speaking in tongues? It's something Kenny Hagin, I learned from him. He said, when you are invited as a guest minister, check how the man plows his farm. If he plows them horizontally, don't go and, he plows them this way. Don't go and start plowing. That's your last invitation. If he's doing horizontally, just continue horizontally. And you can pass the message horizontally. I hope you know what I'm talking about. You know the way farmers organize their, check how they organize their ridges. Don't go and be doing cross. Because when you do things like that, you leave more problem than the ones you have solved. The new wine can destroy the wineskin if it's mismanaged. So revival that's mismanaged can create more problems. And it doesn't only apply to those who are part of, even when you are an assistant pastor, you start catching this fire and all that. There's a way you comport yourself so you don't become a problem to your senior pastor. Serve the vision of the man. Serve the vision of that organization. Channel all that gift and energy to serving the purpose of your organization. Study what the direction the man is going and make yourself relevant to that. Don't go and become a problem. Then of course they are going to stop you. Then you say they are persecuting the Holy Spirit. They are not persecuting the Holy Spirit. I was invited to Full Gospel to preach. The moment I picked up the mic, one lady was screaming and I think she was trying to prophesy. Keep quiet, she won't keep quiet. I tried. I said, okay, give her the mic to prophesy. They gave her nothing. It's just blasting one kind of tongue. So I took permission from I said, please, let them carry her. The moment she's outside and the sunlight hit her, all that thing will clear. And that's exactly what happened. They carried her outside. Her head cleared immediately, the Holy Spirit. Then she started talking from outside. You people are persecuting the Holy Spirit. You still see a lot of those nonsense here. If you mismanage prophecy, they will destroy your church. If you mismanage spiritual gifts that's meant to enhance church growth can lead to church fracture. So don't be angry when a bishop is trying to protect his. Don't be angry. Understand where he's coming from, and then you will become his friend, because you are helping him grow his work.